Hi, hello my friends. So, I found a great lamp design on the internet, which you can print at your place literally in 3 hours. But I'll tell you right away, I wasn't careful and I had to roughly refine this design with a lighter, but about everything in order. First, let's look at the project. It consists of 4 parts, 4 different print tables, but they are quite simple. The first part, the base, to which we will further attach the LED strip. The printing process took me somewhere around 1 hour and 30 minutes. Everything worked out the first time I printed it. But like I said, I didn't watch the project carefully and I had to roughly redo it later. The first part is done, everything succeeded without any problems, and on the first try, check out how smooth and even everything is printed. This is regular black PLA plastic, and I'm printing on Bambolab A1 right now. The second print table is the lid, which is where the light from our LED strip will pass through. I must say that here we use 2-color printing, but in general you can print just in white, for example. One side of the lamp will be white, the other side will be like on my example. Printing also takes 1 hour and 30 minutes and it was the same here, everything printed without any problems. And then the magic of time-lapse, layer by layer, we print the second part of our table lamp. It took 1 hour and 30 minutes and everything imprinted almost perfectly. I did a little work with fine sandpaper to remove some of the irregularities and make the surface flawless. I had my doubts that the light would pass through that layer of white plastic well enough, but other than PLA plastic, no other plastic I had. I've never tried printing with any other. I'm used to this type, and so far for all my prints, I've chosen only it. Third print table. This is the base and the 4 little stand legs. Without them, you can't get the cable out under the base. I also want to say that I didn't print out the 4th table because my LED strip is on double-sided tape and those little bolts are for attaching it. If you need to, print it out and attach it with super glue. That's it. Printing the last 3rd installment of the table lamp. As always, a little time lapse and the part is ready. Here I was missing the 4th stand leg. Later I found it on the floor. The base itself is solid. Let's move on to assembly. In general, as I said before, I did not look carefully at the project and bought a LED strip immediately with USB. It, by the way, cost me $2 or even less. The length is 50 centimeters. In general, to pull the wire into this ring, I need to make a small cut, and then with a little effort to insert my tape there. All done. Now we glue on the LED strip. I first thought to do it without super glue, but I realized that the native glue is weak enough and over time the tape may fall off, and I do not want to disassemble and reassemble the lamp structure. So I added some super glue to the corners of the LED strip. Appetite comes at mealtimes. Therefore, at first I wanted to spot glue only in a few places, but then I completely went over the entire perimeter of the LED tape with a thin layer. Gluing the parts of our lamp together using super glue. Be careful, as we need to act quickly to align the pieces correctly. Apply the glue to the edges, press them together firmly, and hold for a few seconds to ensure a strong bond. This step will bring us closer to the final form of the lamp, and soon we'll see it take shape. For this step, I'm using super glue, which is perfect for plastic. It dries quickly, but it requires precision to avoid leaving any residue. Be careful not to use too much glue, as excess can spill onto visible areas and affect the appearance of the lamp. Once the parts are glued together, it's crucial to hold them in place for a moment so the glue sets, ensuring the pieces are securely attached. The legs fit perfectly and simply slide into the pre-prepared holes. Alright, I made a little mistake here. I didn't realize the hole was too small to fit the cable through. But no worries. A true DIYer always finds a way. I grabbed a lighter, heated up the spot a little, and then, like a real engineer, used a screwdriver to carefully widen the hole. Sure, it's not the most elegant method, but it worked like a charm. And luckily, the hole is on the bottom of the lamp base, so when it's standing, no one will see my little experiment. Let's just call it a secret moment, and you, my dear viewers, are the only ones who know about it. Now that the hole is ready, it's time to confidently pass the cable through. All that's left is to carefully guide it, and just like magic, it's in the right place. Who would have thought such a tiny problem could be solved so easily with a little creativity and a lighter, and the cable, without any fuss, fit right where it needed to go. Now, I'm attaching the part that's going to light up to the base. This is the exciting part because it's the moment of truth. Will the lamp work as planned? All that's left is to connect everything, make sure all the pieces are in place, and we're ready to test it out. I turn it on, and voila, it works. The light's on, and the lamp has come to life. A bit nerve-wracking, but it turned out just as I hoped. So, the lamp is ready. The whole process, from assembly to testing, has been quite a fun journey. There were some little challenges along the way, but with a bit of creativity and patience, we made it. I hope you enjoyed watching every step. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next projects. See you soon.